So I'm back at it. It's one of those nights having insomnia, man, just laying down. And so therefore, man, I want to get back into it. And as you can see, I got my pictures open and I want to take a looker at this again. Now, today I did a message on I am the Black Stone. And so therefore now, as you can see on the screen, I wanted to look at this a little bit more in detail. So here we have Jay-Z, and he has on the black shirt, and that got missed out earlier. He has on the black shirt again right here. This is going into bearing the iniquity. Many of you fail to realize that in the nation of Israel, they performed animal sacrifice. And animal sacrifice is going into Mahdi sacrifice. See, animal, Mahdi. This is going into the last two witnesses. And what's so amazing is in this, on the bottom right here where it says my only sin is I'm black, you have that curtain in the back. Okay. All of this stuff is prophecy. The Black Stone, more in detail. This is so amazing. Just looking at it again and looking at me in the black jacket, black cap with the silver. This is going into the virgins and the silver surrounding the case of the Kaaba. All this stuff is so insightful. And then my daughter again at the bottom, she's touching me right on the shirt, the white shirt. You see, the custom about the Black Stone, it once was white and it became black because of the sins. And this is going into Isaiah 53, bearing the iniquity. And we're going to look at that too. I got another picture I wanted to show you today that I made. I got this right here. Arabs are jello. Mahdi is black. And as you can see, that's a picture of me again. Look at this, man. And this is so true. Now, I was singing about a black and brown army since 2017. And right here, I said, they jello, they jello, they jello. And right here, you see the jello. Jello is going into them being mad. These are all shirts that I'm having done. Shocking news, Mahdi is here and Mahdi is black. These are all shirts. I got my channel monetized, and so therefore I have a lot of videos on there. So it's monetized now, and I got some new shirt ideas. As for this right here, I am black but comely, O you daughters of Jerusalem. Notice it says daughters. You see, Mahdi's anointing is mom, daughter. It is going into Jacob. You see what Jacob did? He had two sisters, and the seal of Mahdi's prophethood is going to be on another level, because you see, I'm dad, and Paul, he had the sons, but see, Mahdi has the daughters. As the curtains of Solomon is going into the blackness, and as you can see right here, the curtains of Solomon right here in my room. All right, I got the black curtain right up there. Every time I make a step, Allah's already ahead of me. And let's go back to this one right here. Because the sun have looked upon me, my mother's children were angry with me. They made me the keeper of the vineyards, but my own vineyard have I not kept. So this is exposing the racism in the fact that Mahdi is black. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people do not like that. This right here, man, hurts. It hurts. It hurts so much. It stings. This is why Cassius Clay, better known as Muhammad Ali, said he floats like a butterfly. He stings like a bee. The floating is going into how he came down from paradise, speaking of Mahdi, and the stinging like a bee goes into people being jello, a lot of heartbreak and things like that. So yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that. Going back to this right here, man, this right here is so amazing. Especially this one, Tonight Touched Me, when my daughter recognized that I was the stone. I was the stone this whole time. As you can see, Rockefeller. Now let's actually go to the Hadith and read that. And this is going to be Hadith on the black stone. Yeah, as you can see, I'm taking care of business. I'm on fever. Working on all my multiple channels. I got multiple channels, and I'm trying my best to grow my YouTube. And so here we have a Hadith. The virtues of the black stone include: it was sent down by Allah to this earth from paradise. It was whiter than milk, but the sins of the sons of Adam made it black. It will come forth on the day of resurrection and will testify in favor of those who touched it in truth. The prophet kissed it, and his ummah followed his lead in doing so. Touching it is a means of expiating sins. Now, look at my daughter. You see, this is the stone that the builders rejected. Allah had it set up in a way you never, ever would imagine. Now, this is going to be hard for Muslims because they idolize the Prophet Muhammad and they don't see the metaphors in the hadiths, and they literally think it's going to be a rock with two eyes and a tongue, and they can't see that this is talking about this guy right here, me. See, I didn't even realize I had my tongue out. I have my tongue. You can see my tongue in this. Okay, Allah is using me to judge the world because it's my planet. It's my planet. And going back to the Hadith, it was whiter. It was whiter than milk. But the sins of the sons of Adam. See, Adam is going into Mahdi. Mahdi made it black. Mahdi again. See? Mahdi again. Mahdi is black. Look at that. Now, Allah teaches me the Gospels. What I mean by that is he teaches me how to spell. Adam is Mahdi. Made is going into Mahdi. He made it black. It will come forth. See, fourth. Fourth is going into my mission statement. 2034. It's over. Now let's go to that t-shirt right here. I got another t-shirt I'm making, and it's right here. 2034 is the end. Mahdi says so. That's another t-shirt I have making. I have somebody building me a store right now online. And so bringing forth is going into 4. See, it will come forth on the day of resurrection. although it says forth as, a person coming towards you, Allah teaches me that is still talking about four. Now, right now, people are just thinking this dude is just going crazy. He's going bonkers. But for those who can see, they can see that this guy is onto something. Because how is this picture right here? I'm wearing some random silver pants. I'm wearing a black jacket. I have on a black hat, and I have my tongue out. You can see it. That's a random shot. And where I took this picture at, this is amazing. I took this picture in Fort Wayne. See, 4. In Fort Wayne, Indiana. And I'm on Lily Street. You see, Lily is going into Ali. And there are some Arabians who literally think their name is on the moon, and they fail to realize that is going into my name is on the moon. I'm going to show you something. Watch this. I'm going to show you something. Now, we can do some math with Mahdi. Let's do a little bit of numerology. All right. Here we have Allah. As you can see, Mahdi is Al, just like Allah. But let's do a little math on Mahdi. I'm going to show you something. A is 1. And 11, let me see. A is 1, and then we have 12. Now 1 times 12 is 12. Plus 13 equals 26. Plus another 1 equals 27. Now that 2 plus 7 is 9. See, that's going into my 9 years. Now watch this. Plus another 8. It literally equals 34 if I do the times. If I just add Mahdi without timesing the A, like I just did, if I just do it straight math, it comes up to 53 backwards, which is 35. And this is going into Isaiah 53, where it talks about the suffering servant who would bear their iniquity. It talks about the stone the builders rejected. Why? Because it says, who have believed our report. So look how 34 is in my name. 34 is in Mahdi. And if, like I told you, I do the times, and I say times because I was given extra time. Look what it says. Die. D-I. Or die. Same thing. Mahdi dies 34. Right there. Now, look at this stuff. You can't deny it. You can't deny it. Now, if I was just to spell Mahdi with the M-A-H-D-I, and then I was to do the math, M13. Now watch this. 13 times 1. 13 times 1 equals what? It equals 13. 13 plus 8 equals what? Come on now. Do some math. This equals 21. 21 plus 4 is 25. 25 plus 9 is 34. Look at this, man. Look how 34 is in my name. All through it. 34, 34, 34. 34. And then if you was to do the times, because I was given extra time, that is 53 backwards, which is going into the suffering servant. 34 is the end. 2034 is the end. Now let's go to the Bible app. And let's go to the suffering servant. Being the suffering servant is tough because we take all things without murmuring in Islam. One thing Allah does not like murmuring. So we have to bear this iniquity, what's going on right here, with people rejecting you. You have to bear it. And we constantly, and when I say we, because I always speak third person, I always have to make sure you don't complain. We want to bear it because it's an honor and a privilege. Right here in verse 1, it says, who have believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed. I have the arm of the Lord. I have the watch. I have September 16. 9 years after that is 34. It's going to go into an end. It's over with. It's going to go into a straight end. So look how everything is just laid out for me. Everything is just laid out for me. Now, being rejected is something I have to deal with. It's something I can't complain about. It's something that eventually is going to manifest. But because it takes time, and because how many people have been rejecting me, that's why I'm called the stone the builders rejected. But there's going to come a time where the stone the builders rejected will become the head cornerstone. Now, right here, I'm in Matthew 21:43. Let's go to 42. Jesus said unto them, did you never read in the scriptures, the stone which the builders rejected, the same is become the head of the corner. This is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in our eyes. This verse is talking about Mahdi. This verse is literally talking about this Kaaba stone on the corner. And most people don't get this, but you should see it. Now, please, don't think I have to know Arabic. Don't think I have to know the language to be able to understand the things I'm bringing out. This is Allah divinely guiding me. I don't have enough knowledge to be able to look at my pictures and look at a stone and then make the assumption that I am the stone. No, Allah guided me. And if you really look at my name, let's look at it. Let's go to my notes again. Let's go to my notes. I didn't even realize how significant my name is. My name is very, very significant. So let me find one. I'm always representing, so I'm pretty sure there it is. My name is Daquan Lamonti Clay. Now, Lamonti means mountain. I'm going to show you. Lamonti means two things. It means a lawman, and it means mountain. Now, many people don't believe in me. For one, I'm little and I'm black. I look like a straight up dude off the streets. So a lot of people don't take me serious. Okay. Now here it is. The name Lamonti has multiple origins and meanings, including from the mountain and lawman. Now, the name Lamonti is a shortened version of names that start with Monty. It comes from the Old English words La, which means short, and Mont, which means mountain. Now, the word La, I'm going to show you something. The word la literally means the in Latin. A lot of people don't know that. Okay. Let's see la in Latin, what that means. It means the. The word la in Latin is the feminine form of the word ele, which means the. So when I say la Monte, I'm literally saying the mountain. Now I'm going to show you how Allah saved me. Now, I have many albums online. And don't think I'm just obsessed with myself. No. A lot of you can't listen because I'm constantly talking about myself. No. I am Allah's microphone. Allah is dealing with me, and He is the one that is bringing me to the forefront. He is the one who has exalted me to this place. Okay, this is how He wants to do Mahdi. I am the voice of the Prophet Isa. When the Prophet Isa said, I am the bread of heaven, I am the resurrection and the life, I am this, I am that, that was my voice speaking through him. So let's look at one of my albums. Octane the Hood Apostle, and I want to go to Grace Verse Law. And that album is on SoundCloud. As you can see, man, I got so much, man. I got so much out here, man. Now let's go to the actual pictures. Yeah, this is what I want you to see. Now look at this. You see God's hand reaching down, saving me. And grace equals 34. 7 plus 18 is what? 7 plus 18 is 25. 25 plus 1 is 26. 26 plus C, which is the third letter of the alphabet, equals 29. And 29, and see the 9 is going into the 9 years left, plus E, which is the fifth letter of the alphabet, equals 34, man. It's right here on my album cover. This album was made in 2012. I wasn't Muslim. I never even read the Quran at this time. And this is how Allah is dealing with me. Okay? Right there next, you got Wall, the law. I'm the lawman. I am the lawman. And then you see the mallet, the judge. I am here to judge the planet. Now, because Allah has highly exalted me, and because He loves me so much, I am hated so much by other people. I'm like hated on a higher scale. But what's so crazy is I get around people, and certain people I get around with, like for instance at work, they bond with me. But, I deal with a lot of hatred even there from, customers. I have some customers, man, that just give me the dirtiest looks. It's like they can see me and they hate me. So right here, God's hand is reaching down, saving me. Now, according to Islamic religion, Mahdi, his name means, I'm going to show you, means guided one. And we still going to come back to that, my name on the moon and all that. See, Mahdi is an Arabic term meaning the divinely guided one. I have been divinely guided. And what Allah does to me, subhanahu wa ta'ala, is He allows me to learn obedience through the things I suffer. Because I'm without sin, I have no judgment upon me. I have no sin. But there's certain things I do, and things I learn from the way I do things. I learn obedience through the things I suffer. So as you can see, Mahdi means rightly guided. Now, look, go back to this one. You see him? He's guiding me. It's Allah guiding me. And what makes it so hard for Mahdi to come to the forefront is because the message I have. My message is really about us. And I'm literally saying us. Allah. I speak in the name of Allah. I'm his microphone. And he has magnified me. So my message is I am, I am, I am. Who want to hear about I am all day? Nobody. But you see, they didn't have a problem with Jesus saying it. They did not have a problem with Jesus saying it. But when his dad comes down here from heaven and he says it, it's a huge deal. So right here you can see I'm his heart. Allah revealed to me that I was most closest to him, which literally shocked me. Okay? He has no sons, but I'm his son, S-U-N, that's going to shine. You see the mallet on top. That is the judgment. Allah is going to allow me to judge. Now, one thing I learned about some people, there are some people that will die with their pride, and they're going to go to hell bravely. They're going to go into the fire bravely. There's a lot of people out here who know they're not living right. They know they're not doing right. And they're going to take their judgment bravely. Sad to say it, but it is the truth. It is the harsh reality of people. Because they know they're not living right. And they know they have a judgment coming. So they just live their life the way they do. Now, there's no way for you to just ignore this. I'm preaching 2034 and look at grace. Add it up on your own. It equals 34. Go to Isaiah 34. It talks about the heavens rolling up as a scroll. Go to the Quran, book 34, Sabah. I call it say bye-bye. It talks about the hour shall inevitably come upon you and you shall not escape. The book of say bye-bye, the 34th book in the Quran, talks about the hour coming upon you more than any other book in the Quran. That's because I'm here to decode the Bible, man. I'm here to decode that thing. I'm here to decode it. Not only that, the Quran. Now let's go to my name on the moon. A lot of people don't realize that Ali, which is my name, is on the moon. And I'm going to show you that. I got a lot of, y'all looking at my notes. I got notes. Let me tell you something, man. I got some notes. We'll come back to that too. We'll come back to the rest. Here it is. Ali. Notice Ali is in Arabic and it's on the moon. Look at that, y'all. It's right on the moon. My name is on the moon. It's a music note. Ali is really going into a music note. Ali is a black man. This man is a singer of the Lord. I sing songs for the Lord. And I've been singing songs for the Lord for a long time. And Allah loves them. He loves them. I'm his praise warrior. My name is on the moon. Ali. This is the reason why you had a black man by the name of Cassius Clay. I'm Daquan Clay. And his name was Muhammad Ali. Changed to Muhammad Ali and he became Muslim. Ali, our name is on the moon. And I'm so blessed by that. Now you got a lot of Arabians that's named Ali and they thinking it's them. No, it's not you. It's not you. You a servant. The Arabs are servants. Now, Al-Mahdi is an heir. Okay? If you don't want to believe that I am the last messenger, okay, because of the Prophet Muhammad's last speech, well, I'm more than a messenger. I am the Alpha and Omega. Okay? I am the voice of the prophets. In the throne room of Allah, there was only one God and there was only one messenger, and it's Al-Mahdi, who is the father of all the prophets. So you can see my name right there written on the moon. Now let's go back to my wrists. Now Allah teaches me to spell. He says, see his wrist, see his wrist, see his wrist. Like Christ, 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 Christ. Oh, don't get all flabbergasted about that. See his wrist. Now I'm going to show you something, because I just went to it and I want to show you the picture of my wrist again. Here it is. There we go. 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 Here we have my name. Okay. And that is the Ram. You can spell Ram and Mar. You can spell I am and Ram. You can spell war when you turn the W upside down in Ram. You can spell my arm, my army. You look at the barcode that's going into the judgment, and I'll show you that later. I'll show you that later, that in the Book of Mormon, bar stands for judgment bar. Then the code is going into decoding the Bible. And then there's the date. 2016 is when it was revealed to me that I have 9 years left. 3 ones plus the 6 on the end equals 9 years. So this is the most expensive Rolex on my arm. Okay. Now I have more I can go into, but there was some other stuff I wanted to show you. And see, this is a picture of the last witness. You see how she throwing up that arm? Okay. There is so much in here that I can just keep going on and on and on and on about. But yeah, I have the time of the end on my arm, and I have 9 years left. The prophet said the Mahdi, peace be upon him, will be of my stock, and he will have a broad forehead and a prominent nose. Now, the Quran could be read in 7 different ways. So can the Hadiths. Literally what that just said was, and he will have a broad forehead and a prominent nose, is literally what is literally like he just said, he knows the end. See? Knows the end. He will be of my stock, because that was Al-Mahdi guiding the prophet's mouth. Because Al-Mahdi is the father of the Prophet Muhammad. Okay? Muhammad is the actual name of Al-Mahdi. The Prophet Muhammad was just using it. It never belonged to him. So look at all this stuff I'm just bringing out. And this is just the night I'm at home chilling, and I'm trying my best to help people see that I'm not I'm not doing none of this stuff just to make myself like I'm somebody. No. I never preached like that. I've always been humble. But when Allah brings you to the forefront, you have to obey. Okay? Especially when he says you are most closest to Allah. Okay? He's the one that's confirming me. He's confirming me. He's doing all this stuff. And all these Arabians right now kissing this black stone don't even know that there's a walking, talking stone. The prophet Isa was like a stone too. He was a stone, and that's the reason why he was able to forgive sins, because it wasn't him forgiving sins. That was me. The prophet Isa was an apostle of me. I sent him out. Okay? He was an apostle of me. So that's why when the women would touch him, they would be healed. All that stuff was the Father. And it tells you in the Bible. Literally tells you. Jesus said, I can't of myself do nothing. But what I see the Father do, I do. And then Peter tells you in Acts 2:22 that Jesus of Nazareth was a man. Okay? He was nothing but a man. And then it tells you that the miracles that he did was by God. Jesus was a man approved by God. Okay? And the miracles he didn't do on his own. He did them through his Father. Now, right now, we are in a dispensation where you heard it said the prophet Isa, he healed the body. But you see, Mahdi, I'm focusing on healing the mind. We need the knowledge. We look past stuff every day, and there's messages in everything. Look at this. This is a picture of me. This is a picture of my whole situation right now. Right now. What you see right here is a picture of my whole situation. You got me. You got me surrounded by the silver. You have a pillar. All these things is trying to tell you who the ultimate stone is. And the ultimate stone, let's get that picture again, is you got it. This is me. This is me. Okay? Now, I would encourage you. I'm encouraging you. I'm encouraging you. Don't say nothing about me. Don't say nothing about me. Don't say nothing about me. It's going to fall in your face. It's going to fall in your face. Now, there's a story about a man by the name of Moses. When he married an Ethiopian woman, Aaron and his sister, because Aaron, Moses, and Miriam were all brothers and sisters. Now, Miriam started talking crazy about Moses along with Aaron. And God came down in the pillar of fire. He came down and he cursed Miriam white. Okay? Now, if he did that for Moses, imagine what he's going to do for Moses' prophet. Even Moses could not even go to the promised land. You want to know why? Because he hit the rock twice. The rock is Lamonti. Okay? Many people envy me. Many people envy me. Now let's go to Deuteronomy. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to go to chapter 34. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this sign I do. Deuteronomy 34. Watch this. Look who dies. Let's go to verse. Let's go to verse 1. And Moses went up from the plains of Moab unto the mountain of Nebo to the top of Pisgah, that is over against Jericho. And the Lord showed him all the land of Gilead unto Dan, and all Naphtali, and all the land of Ephraim, and Manasseh, and all the land of Judah, and all the land. Now you see that word land? That's the. ND is the end. Land is literally saying the end, the end, the end, la end, la end. This is the end. Now we go all the way down to verse 5. So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of where? Moab. Okay? According to the word of the Lord. Now, let's look at Moab and see what Moab means. This is how I study, man. And I always have to refresh myself. Moab meaning. What can we get out of Moab? From the Father. Moab means from the Father. So here we have Moses, which was a picture of the Father. The father of the prophet Isa, the father of all the prophets. He dies amazingly in 34. Now, I've been teaching and telling y'all ever since September the 17th that I'm going to die 9 years later, which is going to be 2034. I'm the only person teaching that. And Jesus said the only person who knows the end, who knows the day and the hour, It's not the Son, not the angels. He said, but my Father. So look how I read the Bible. This is how Allah teaches me the Bible. Allah is my teacher. He's my teacher. Now I'm going to give you another sign. Let's go over to the book. Let's get Jeremiah. I got a son named Jeremiah. Now let's go to Jeremiah 34. In the book of Jeremiah 34, guess who dies? Zedekiah, the Z. Okay? And he has to watch his sons die. This is the last king of Israel. This is the last king of Judah at that time frame, because they went into captivity to Babylon. And Zedekiah is also going into a picture of the prophet Isa dying. Okay? He had his eyes put out. And not only that, because I keep telling you, one Bible character can play many different roles. This is a picture of Mahdi dying. Come on, because to see my son, the prophet Isa, die, man, that's going to put my eyes out. That's going to hurt. This is the reason why the world is going to be full of mourning and crying during the death of the prophet Isa, which I believe is going to take place in the year 33, because Jesus' ministry began at 30 and he died at 33. And I believe he's going to die in 33. And I'm so confident in that. Allah is my teacher, and he reveals stuff to me, and I study and I learn stuff, and I see stuff too. And I'm so blessed to be able to see. So right here, the word which came unto Jeremiah from the Lord, when Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and all his army and all the kingdoms of the earth of his dominion and all the people fought against Jerusalem, against all the cities thereof, saying, thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel, go speak to Zedekiah, king of Judah, and tell him, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will give this city into the hand of the king of Babylon, and he shall burn it with fire. See, look, this is a picture of the end right here. This is a picture of destruction in what chapter? 34. 34, amazingly. Not 33, 34. Not 35, 34, because 34 is going into the end. Why is 34 so significant? Add 3 plus 4. What is 3 plus 4? 7. 7 is the last day of the week. This is the last day. Now I'm going to show you something else with my last name. All right. My last name is Clay. Clay. Okay. It's Clay. But look at this. This is amazing. Matter of fact, I'm going to write something for you. I'll write my last name so you can see it. My name is Clay. All right. I'm going to write my name. Look at that. That's Clay. But watch this. I am the last day. My name means clay, which is the earth. But if you push that L close, it's the last day. I'm the last day. I know the last day. Okay, 3 plus 4 equals 7. That's the last day. And literally, my last name, Clay, look, is day. I am the only man walking around that knows the end. Now, you got to get over your jealousy. Allah chose to single me out of all people because I've been his little Bible thumper. I've been his little Bible thumper this whole time, man. People hate me, man. People hate me, man. People smile in my face. And let me tell you something, man. They hate the ground I walk on. I am the man that knows the end. Okay, so look at that. That's the last sign I'm giving you today. And that's just because I'm laying in the bed and I have insomnia a lot, I lay down and I'm always conscious of Allah. My mind is always on him. I'm a person who doesn't have any video game system. I'm a person who has a TV in my room, but I don't watch it. I'm not really into TV like that. I'll probably watch a movie if it's going to show me a sign, a Denzel movie or something that I can benefit from, because the spirit of prophecy is in the music and in the movies. But I'm not a TV head. I've given my whole life to studying. Whether I was in Christianity, learning to be an Israelite, and right here at home in Islam, which is going to be the religion of the new Israel. So there you have it. There you have it. I am Daquan. Okay? Daquan is going into the Dafan. Now I'm going to show you something. A lot of y'all don't know what a Dafan is. I'm feeling generous. I'm going to give you some more. A Dufan. What is a Dufan? Let me spell it right. Dufan is like a dolphin. Let me see if this is it. I think this. Here it is. It's with the U. My name is Daquan. My mom, I love her so much, man. This woman was used. She was used to give me this name. She gave me the actual air name. So a Dufan is, in French, there it is, dolphin. I know I was spelling it wrong. Okay, so a Dufan is an heir. It's an heir. The title is roughly equivalent, okay, to a prince. Okay, this is going into a person who is an heir. And they trying to hate. They don't want to give me the meaning. I'm trying to find it so you can see it on the screen. See? And they still don't want to get it. Let me get another one. I got pronunciation, that's why. Dolphin meaning. Let's get the meaning of a Dufan. It's going to tell you in the air. The eldest son. Okay. But what does it mean? Ruler. Title of a ruler. See, look, watch this. My mom was smart. There you go. A Dufan is the eldest son of the king of France and a direct heir to the throne. See, Allah is using me, okay, as his eldest. He told me I'm like the Akbar next to Allah. Okay, Allah has no partners. No, he don't have no partners. No, we don't associate no partners with him. Okay, no, we don't. But this is the deal. I am Allah's microphone, and all the prophets was my microphone. Okay, so now you can see that the Prophet Muhammad, he was my microphone. He has all the Arabs gone in the head like he was just really somebody. Peace be upon him. Peace be upon my brother. Peace be upon my son, actually. And Allah did you like that because it was Al-Mahdi's voice speaking through the Prophet Muhammad. Every time the Prophet Muhammad was like, yeah, I'm the prophet that never lies, and oh yeah, I'm the last, and there'll be nobody be like me. No, that was me speaking through him. That was me speaking through him. Okay, the Prophet Muhammad was not a father. Al-Mahdi is, as you can see, Dad, Ma in his name. So man, like I said, there's gotta be somebody out there that can see. You got to be able to see. I'm showing you over and over again. My name is Daquan, the Dafan. I'm an heir. to the throne. Allah told me within myself, Islam was my religion. He said, Islam is Lamontes. Islam is Lamontes. It was the way I worshiped Allah in the beginning. The Quran is my book. My name is on the cover. See, Daquan? Quan. The R is going into the riches. The R is going into the real Rasulullah. Okay? The real Jesus, because I'm the father of the Prophet Isa. Come on now. Come on now. If Jesus' name is Jesus and I'm Jesus' daddy, I'm the real Jesus. Okay? Now let's go back to this picture. All right. And a lot of people, man, they just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They think I'm going crazy. It's just they blind. Look at this. Look at Rockefeller in the silver. And it looks like the R and a J. Allah inspired me the other day and it was like the real Jesus. I'm like, what? I'm not, like, oh, I'm the father of the Prophet Isa. Okay, I'm the real one, man. I'm the real one. And I get the least honored. People hate me. I have no honor. Okay. People honor me as long as I'm not awake. When I wake up, people hate me. When I'm asleep, people love me. Long as I'm asleep, allowing you to tell me what to do, allowing you to rule over me, I'm cool. But when I wake up and I realize the world is mine, don't nobody want to mess with me, man. Okay? So there you have it. I just gave you something. I gave you some more. Gave you some more food for thought, man, that you should really, like I said, watch your mouth. I got the comments turned off because people do not deserve to speak all the time in the comments. 99% of comments is just uneducated, and it's from unknowledgeable people who don't have any content of teaching. They don't have no videos of them preaching and teaching. They have videos of surfboards and everything else. So I've got the comments turned off, not only because of that, but because of your own safety. I know that anything you say about me, Allah is going to deal with you on. He's going to deal with you. And as a matter of fact, He's going to allow me to deal with you. Okay? Because I am the judge. Assalamu alaikum to my brothers and sisters who will be in the real truth. Okay?